and my God will meet all your needs according to his glorious riches in Jesus Christ. Philippians 4:19. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nell and I like to focus on budget and planning. And now I'm going to do my first cash stuffing. To do my cash stuffing, I use my iPad with Apple Pencil. I have cash envelope systems. I have 2 different binders. I'll describe what they're for shortly. And I have this really cute envelope that I got off of Etsy. I'll try to link the seller or the shop that I got this off of. It's super cute. You just fill in the denominations and the quantity that you want. And then I have, so right now I'm going to be stuffing $500 and I just have that down here. The tellers love this. So, and it makes me enjoy doing this as well. Here is all the money. And you also saw the denominations right here. Most of the money is in the frame. A lot of it is not. You know, I have a $100 bill up here. I'm not sure if you see that over here. And I have my 5s down this way. I think you see the middle portion. I make a lot of spreadsheets I make them on, and this is my finances miscellaneous notebook that I'm using GoodNotes 5. I made this sheet I made the charts in Google Docs, I believe, and then I designed it and I pulled all this stuff. I made that in Procreate, and I do have other worksheets that I'll flip through at the end. I started my purple binder. My purple binder essentially is this top section right here. Anyways, I'll talk through my envelopes. So first and foremost, I don't have my starting balances listed here. I'll do the math after the fact. I just try to note what will be going in the envelopes. I'll count out the envelopes after the fact. So my first envelope is for my dog. That is my Princess, my baby boo. Oh, and also in my spreadsheet, I have the denominations so that I know how to fill out this envelope that I shared earlier. So I use, moved something over, but I use this portion. For example, I'm going to be stuffing $75 for my dog. I just filled out the 50, the 20, the 5, so I know exactly how much is going in her envelope. And that is just for regular dog mom things. I actually emptied out the envelope. The envelope is actually empty right now because she had her annual appointment. All is well, thank God. And now we just have to load it back up. So first it's gonna be the 50, the 20, and the 5. So, and let me move in frame a little bit. Let me move this out the way. Try to work in the middle. Alrighty, so we have the 50, the 20, the 5. This is all going to my dog's envelope. And maybe in the future, I'll do quick labels, or pretty labels with my Cricut for my envelopes. Right now, I have just letter stickers that I got from Happy Planner sticker books or whatever the case may be. So beauty, I'm putting in $50. I have some money in there currently. This is just to get my nails done. I'm in that weird place, so this is my regular nail style. I'm in that weird place where I can use a fill-in, but it's not obvious because this is a semi-natural nail look. So I do like to try to keep them in order as far as denominations in the envelope. So I will not be counting this until after the fact. After the fact, I'll count it, I'll calculate it, and I'll come back and show you guys how much I have in all my envelopes. So home purchases is getting nothing right now. Self-care is getting $50. This next envelope is health. Health is getting $50. That is my last 50 of the day. So health has a pretty chunk in it. And then luxury. So luxury for me is a number of luxuries. For me is getting my car cleaned, getting, some of my favorite items dry cleaned, so I don't just throw them in the washer, in the washing machine with all my other clothes. Like my favorite items, I make sure I get them dry cleaned. Any other, little thing, candles. It could be a home purchase, but then you could get cheaper candles, right? Or you go to Bath and Body Works and get the Sweather Weathers, which I say that because I have it off to the side now, and it's not burning though. So thing like that. So my luxury envelope really, it spans a number of different categories, but all in all, just little things to treat myself. That is the sum of it. I think everybody should work that into their budget or put money aside for that somehow. So I have a 50 in here right now. It's getting $35. So what did I say? I said it's 20, 10, and a 5, and all of that can go in front of the 50. So I can do this now. Well, I don't have a lot of money in there, but I know that the girls, when they do their cash stuffings, they take all the money out and they're like counting it, and they kind of got to flip, you know, put things in there really quickly. I don't love that. I feel like I'm going to be messing up a lot, but hopefully you guys bear with me. And now my money's wavering all over the place. I have so much makeup organizers, because if you guys tuned in on my last video, we are at my vanity right now. So I have so many makeup organizers, but I don't have a palette organizer, which is what the girls use to hold all their money off to the side and hold it upright. So I am going to order one. I'm just looking for the right one. And I'm at my vanity. I have the like Alex, the base, you know, Alex IKEA drawer with the tabletop vanity setup. So all my palettes is, I thought I opened it and closed it. So my palettes are in my drawers. However, I can definitely use a palette organizer for this. So that is toiletries. I have hobbies, and I have social, which over here on my sheet I call social adventures, or whatever the case may be. And that's essentially like if I want to go to a museum or something. And hobbies is really like planner supplies, or probably my makeup organizer is going to come out of hobbies. Moving on to my pink binder. This is my long-term binder. So I have a few things, a few categories listed here. I'm not stuffing all of them. So today I'll just be stuffing gifts, car main, aka car maintenance, and home reno, so home renovation / I don't know, anything I buy for my house decor wise. So we will start with gifts. That is right in front of us. And we said 25, so I have a 20 and a 5. And I like the cash envelope system because I don't like lingering funds. Like, I need everything to have a job. Struggle. Yes, everything needs to have a job. So once the money is out of my account and put in this designated area, even if I'm spending 6 months from now, I know I have that money, and I know the money isn't lingering. And I am not an impulse person at all. You know, I've gotten through that. I've worked through that in my early 20s. So I don't, it's not like if it's there, I'm definitely going to spend it. It's more so if it's there, it's going to bother me, in all honesty. And maybe that's a me problem. You guys let me know in the comments if you're the same way, please. Because if I see something in my account and I'm like, okay, it doesn't need to be here. I like moving everything. And then at the end of the month, and I was going to get into like my budget tips and tricks, or my budget principles. You know, some of them, maybe 3 of my budget principles. I have so many, I'm just trying to straighten out this money. Maybe a couple of my budget principles at the end of this video I'll touch on. I'm going to talk about my budget principles, but one of them is definitely like, you know, basically if you know that you're going to spend something 6 months down the line, start saving for it now so it's not a big hit. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I held off on so long on doing like the whole budget thing because I'm like, oh, okay, well, everybody's doing it, and whatever I have to say has been said over and over again forever. But in reality, you guys can hear it from me. I can give you guys, you know, my firsthand experience. I just work a regular 9-to-5 job that I very much enjoy, and I save my money, and I try to be fiscally responsible. I have wardrobe. I'm not doing that. I have taxes. I'm not. It's so funny. Look at me being resourceful because I had no X in my letters that day. So I took 2 Ks and I cut them down the middle, and I made the 2 Ks an X. So tip, make your stickers work for you. Okay, home reno. I stuffed a whole bunch of 20s in this, but I'm just gonna put a $100 bill in the back there. Usually I try to keep it high because pretty much if I'm buying decor for my home or buying home furniture, it's being charged, and then I gotta go deposit in the bank anyway. So for those purposes, I just try to keep the bills high. That goes home reno. So that does it for my binders, my long-term and short-term binder. I have $50 left. This is actually my gas money for the month. However, I have a set of envelopes that I got from Etsy as well, not from the same seller that did my withdrawal envelope. This one that I showed you guys earlier. Alrighty, so before I let you go today, I just wanted to share a few of my money principles with you all, and I'll share more as time goes on. I pay just about everything I can on credit card, and then I pay it back with either my drawdowns or like a grocery budget if it's for grocery or the gas. I have retirement savings, I have personal savings. All of that is outside of this $500 cash stuffing. My cash stuffing money is essentially all of my money after my bills are paid, after my 401k is paid, and after I moved money over to savings. This is just not fun money because it has its responsibilities, but it is the extra money that is unaccounted for that I am placing for certain purposes. I think in the past, what used to happen to me was I had extra money and I didn't know how to use it, or I wasn't being strategic about using it. And it's nothing for me to go into one of these envelopes, take some money out of one and push it into another. It's literally, it's as simple as it sounds. Another envelope that I have that is empty right now because I just emptied it as well is the subscriptions. And I believe it is in my pink binder, and that is my long-term binder. I only have a couple subscriptions right now. I mean, like year-long subscriptions. Of course, I have the streaming services. I am a cord cutter. I do not have cable. I just have streaming services, and those are a part of my bills. However, as far as like a subscription, for example, Skillshare, I forgot how much it is a year, but I put money aside. Like when it comes closer, I'm putting a little bit aside every month. I can pay that. Just things like that come around once a year, similar to my car insurance. I have an envelope for subscriptions. And again, I'm just re-implementing that you should definitely, if you know something's coming up, even if it's a year from now, little by little, that is what sinking funds are for. Essentially, there's sinking funds and then there's cash envelopes. I kind of mix the two in my thing. I think my pink envelope, which is long-term, is more on the sinking fund end of things. And I think my purple binder, which is, for short-term things, is more on my cash envelope side of things. But I just call it my system. That's all that matters. And it works for me. Drop down in the comments if you also use a system, if you have your own system, if you do a combination of a system. What systems do you use? Bye, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.